When it comes to making money trading arbitrage, like trading arbitrage opportunities, spotting of those opportunities plays a very significant role because, matter of fact, without spotting those opportunities, there is no freaking way that the arbitrage trading is probably going to take place for the profit to even be made. So spotting of those opportunities is the main role player there. So no worries, because this video is going to be packed with a whole lot of information that will help you achieve all of those. So hit the like button for me, give a follow if you are watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get in real fast. So apparently, in order to go about spotting these opportunities, I'll be using coin arbitrage bots. So basically, coin arbitrage bot will give you an opportunity to look for those inefficiency in a particular cryptocurrency. So you could think of taking an advantage of it if it seems to be profitable. Okay? And mind you, when you are doing this, you should only be doing this with verified exchanges, because there are a whole lot of exchanges out there, all in the name of arbitrage. They will probably promise you some differences just at the end of taking away your assets. So you should only be dealing with verified exchanges, as it is what will keep you away from other garbage. So I'll be dealing with only verified exchanges. That's the more reason I'm going to be ticking only the one that I do trust from this list. Okay, the way you get onto this page is pretty simple. Just head over to coinarbitragebots.com, and once you are there, the home page is going to look something like this. Then you click on these three lines at the top right corner of the screen, and then you locate tools, and then you see arbitrage. Then you click on arbitrage. So at this point, I'm going to now select um, only the one that I do trust. Anyone you don't find compatible with you, you untick it. That's the first rules. We are heading towards the second stage in a second. So the one I'm ticking is the one I trust. So let's leave it to be there. And after then, you will need to now select the best currency. Okay? So click on that little drop down arrow and select USD. So basically, for context, if you do not know what we are doing here, we are doing arbitrage. So arbitrage is like buying one asset on one market at a lower price, then you sell that same asset on another market at a much higher price. That way you get to now capitalize with the differences at which you bought and sold. Okay, that's how we make our money in a very short interval without having to like hold the coin for a longer period of time and be exposing ourselves to the volatility and the sentiment of the overall financial market, because obviously it will be like a simultaneous situation. So getting back to this, let's now select the minimum arbitrage percent to be like let's go for like 1%. Okay, or you can go for 2, whichever minimum arbitrage you want this coin arbitrage bot to show you. Okay, let's leave it at 2%, and then I'll put in this alphabet verification. This will now enable us to like see those opportunities. So let's now switch this arbitrage to be like 1%, a minimum of about 1% or thereabout. Let's leave it to be there. And after then you click on submit. Okay, the moment you click on submit, it will now show you an opportunity. So basically, here is how you can probably scan through this and take an advantage of it. So first off, here is all the exchanges we had selected. Okay, after then you see the coin at the top, respectively. This is LTC, this is EOS. These are all the respective assets, just like BTC. Okay, so each of these assets at the top, when you look below, you will see the prices at which they are being traded on each of those exchanges. So your obligation is to scan through and know which exchange has the the opportunity. So basically, here is how you can go about scanning through this and think of taking an advantage of it. Let's say for an instance, we want to do this with this one called GRT. Okay, this is a coin, and GRT is currently being traded at 0.1171, and it is being traded on white beats. Okay, and then if you should go down a little bit, you will see other exchanges like this one, 1156 at Ascendex, something like that. So if you can buy it at 1156, you can sell it at 1171 on this white bit and then capitalize with that differences. That's how this 1.3% will be given to you just by doing this. So I have found an opportunity between Bybit and Binance on here, but you know, if you do not have like a bigger screen, you will not be able to, you know, navigate towards this opportunity effectively. So me, I have used my laptop and I found the opportunity on there. So all I will need to do is to implement the opportunity, as simple as that. So I'll come on here and I'll buy one coin called WIF. Okay, the coin was initially there. So after then, you have to first of all buy BNB. BNB will be used to pay fee. This will enable you to like get discount off your trading fee, because initially there is always 0.1% fee applicable on any trade at all that got triggered on the sports section. So I have buy about $5 worth of BNB. The value depends on you. You can buy like $1, $2. It all lies on you. Okay, the aim is just to pay the fee. That's basically it. So after then, you click on the three dots at the top right corner on Binance, and then you head over to fee, and then you activate that 25% discount. This will now discount the 0.1% fee by 25%. So you will end up paying like 0.075% instead of the initial 0.1%. This will help you, optimize your fees in the long run. So after then, I will need to search for WIF. We will be buying WIF right off the back. When we buy it using market order, you have to be very fast. These opportunities do not last. If I should probably head over to trading history, I got it all in at 1056. Okay, so after buying it right there, you are going to initiate a transfer. Okay, you are going to send that same coin to the other exchange that is trading the same WIF on a much higher price. In my case, that was Bybit. So I'm going to quickly initiate a transaction on the blockchain. Okay, but first, you will see that the fee is pretty low, about 70 cents for the fee. So I will now open up Bybit and get my contract. So on Bybit, This is the coin WIF. Okay, I will now select the contract blockchain to be Solana, and then I'll copy it right there. After then, I will open up Binance and paste it right there. The blockchain matches, okay, Solana on both exchanges, so it can go through. The network has to correspond with the one you're about to like do the transaction on, so it can go through effectively or efficiently. Let's initiate this withdrawal, and I'll get you all back in the video once it has arrived on Bybit. This will now enable us to like sell it and make money. So apparently, after a while, the deposit was successfully reflected on our Bybit. So we should be able to quickly sell it off so that we wouldn't get left behind with the opportunity, because matter of fact, these opportunities do not last for a longer period of time. So the faster you are to take an advantage of it, the better for you. So that's the more reason I want to like quickly sell it off, so that way we will get to retain the profit. And let's see how much we should make from this. So this process is to transfer my coin from the Unify, or rather from the funding account to the Unified trading account, so that I can initiate the trade. So right now, let me set it up real quick at 1072 or 71, and then I'll click on sell. Once you click on sell, the limit order that is going to get executed, since it is quite closer to the current market price. So let's wait for a couple of minutes and this should be filled. And apparently, if you want to be getting signals on arbitrage, either spot trading or derivative, hit the link in our bio and join the Telegram community. All the respective information are right there. Okay, so this should get executed within a twinkle of an eye, and then I would think of doing it again, because this is unlimited. You can actually do it, as much as like 20 or 10 times or 5 times in a day. Okay, it all lies on you how like consistent you are on it. So we still have some leftover BNB on our Binance that was still there. So the overall profit there is approximately like $5 or thereabout. This is some cool way to make money without having to expose yourself to the risks of the financial market in general, because it is going to be like a simultaneous situation. So that's it for now. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.